Welcome, everybody. It's Fiona May from Women on Transition, and I'm speaking to my beautiful client, Rowena from Perth. How are you, sweet?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. So, Rowena, tell me how you heard about Women on Transition and how you came to be in our world.
I was in a really, really low place, and I was just actually Googling where to get help, and it came up. At first, I was a little bit reluctant because I thought, oh, it's come up on a pop-up thing. So then I got a bit concerned as to whether it was real or a scam, only because of everything that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And then I spoke to Cody,
Yeah.
and that was all good. And then when he said, did I want to sign up like straight away, I was a bit sort of tentative as to, obviously, was it a scam, wasn't a scam.
Yeah.
But then I got stuff within 5 seconds. So it was like, okay. And best thing I ever did because, I was in a real low place, didn't have any self-value, and just been a pretty rough 5 years leading up to it. And I just couldn't see a way out.
Yeah. So divorce is tough, isn't it? 5 years after a separation. And what was your life like, on a day-to-day basis? Were you just sort of existing?
Oh, yeah, I was just existing. In my head, it was very much, I was being told the negative stuff. I wasn't good enough. Everything I did, there was always a but in there. So that was playing in my head all the time. And I had not only the divorce, I had my mum, issues with my mum. She passed away from COVID a couple of years before. And there was that whole negative response there, plus also with my marriage. So, I think it was just, I didn't know which way to go. I was at that point where I just want to go to sleep and not wake up.
I know we hear this so often, and we know that we've saved the lives of lots of ladies, and but there's lots that are struggling through this. It's a pretty hard deal for women, isn't it? And you throw in menopause, and it's a challenging time of our lives, isn't it?
Yep. And I've got ADHD, so throw it all into the mix, and anxiety and depression. So throw the whole lot in, and it sort of was just I felt like I was locked behind a door and I just couldn't get out.
Yeah, totally understand. So, coming into the Shine program and starting to do work on yourself, how did you find that started to shift your mindset?
First off, I found it really confronting because not that I ever thought that the breakup was one-sided. I knew it was both of us. And I knew I probably had a 20 to 30%, input into that. I made the decision to go because I couldn't stand the bullying and the coercive control stuff. So I found going into the program actually made me realise that I'd been accepting what other people had said, as opposed to realising I was a good person. And I think being told from the age of 5 or 6 that I wasn't good enough, and then going right through life, I know the choices I made were because I felt like I wasn't worthwhile.
Yeah.
And this made me really realise that I definitely made the wrong choices along the way. Had I been in a different situation, definitely wouldn't have married the person I did, purely because of that control side of things. Now I'm looking at, yes, I'd like to meet somebody else, but I'm quite nervous about that because, I work from home. I don't leave the house. I don't know anyone in Perth. So I find that quite a challenge. I've joined the gym though, so I'm sort of, getting out, at least seeing someone.
Good. So we want you to keep moving forward, keep building friends, and to have a supportive community around you. And so changing your mindset and starting to learn to love yourself and seeing your own value and worth, that changes everything for you, doesn't it?
Oh, totally. And that challenge you said to stand in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
I stand in front of the mirror now, and I used to stand in front of the mirror and hate myself, and now stand in front of the mirror and go, you know what, for 63, you're not doing too bad.
Good idea.
And it is what it is. Just accept it and move on. For me, it's been really good from that point of view because I've probably got a lot more confidence in myself, and other people are saying, you're more confident. A friend of mine came and had a chat and said there's no negative that was there before isn't. And I think living away from that environment of constant put downs, I think moving away from that and being in an environment where the only person that could put me down is me.
Yeah. And once you learn, you know, your patterns and behaviors and things that you've just been doing on autopilot, and you replace those with empowering positive beliefs, it changes the way you look at yourself and the internal dialogue, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. And I even find now that I think something negative and go, no, what are you thinking that for? That's not right.
Yeah,
So
good girl.
I'm actually starting to pick myself up now, and I go to say something and I stop myself. So it's definitely had an impact.
Good. So
Yeah.
it's that, you know, becoming consciously aware of how we're treating ourselves and starting to treat ourselves like we would a very good friend, instead of, you know, putting ourselves down. So that's excellent. How do you see that this has changed the way that you're going to do your life as you move forward?
I can already see that decisions I make have changed, like with the kids in particular. Because I don't know lots of people, they were everything. Whereas now I've backed off from that, and I'm just sort of, even though I'm still a bit more alone, I'm getting out there, going to the gym 4 times a week. So I just say hello to someone. It's not like I go and, you know, spend time with them, but it's that actual conversation with people. So I see now the only challenge I probably really have is knowing where to go to meet people, because I'm not the person that will go and sit in a pub. And going on your own is quite confronting. So it's just working out how to sort of build friendships in a place where you don't know anyone.
Good, good. I'm going to introduce you into some of the Perth groups, and so you get to know some more ladies, and that'll help you.
I did sign up for that graduate
Connected Women's Community.
I'm going to do that one, but I also did the extra group, that not the Thursday night one, the Wednesday night one, is it?
Yeah, that's Connected Women's Community.
Yeah. So I've got to work out how to do that, though, because I thought I couldn't do it till I had the interview with you.
Oh, no, that's fine. We can get you sorted on that one. Yeah, good, because that's going to keep you around positive, inspired people, and, you know, women who have been through the programs, who are moving forward, creating beautiful new lives, and definitely some gorgeous ladies in Perth.
Oh, that's good, because that's what I worried, that there was no one in Perth. I thought, I'm feeling quite
alone. I know. There's heaps, and we'll also get you to come to our next Perth event, next year, in March. And you'll meet a whole heap of ladies at the next Reset Your Life. Yeah, that's Reset. Yeah,
because I was going to do the Melbourne one, but I can't because it conflicts with our work stuff.
Yep, no worries. We'll Perth's on in March, and I'll send you through a link after this, so you can have the date, pop it in your diary, because we should have around 300 to 400 ladies from Perth, so you'll definitely meet some gorgeous girls.
Yeah, that's probably what I need, because I think that's going to help me move forward. I mean, I've done heaps. I've joined the gym. I've been more positive about myself. I've actually started doing stuff that's on my vision board. So yeah, I can feel I'm moving forward, and I feel much more happy within myself.
Good girl. And, you know, doing this work on yourself, how's it changed your mindset as far as like your marriage and your ex, and, you know, and how you got to this place in your life? And, you know, how's that changed for you over the last 3 months?
I realised I definitely made the right decision. Probably should have made it a lot earlier, but it was that whole in my head, you know, you said for life. So you've got children, they didn't ask for this, you know, so I waited till my youngest child moved up to Perth for university, and that and then my mum got dementia, so I moved to look after her. Once I'd been here on my own, I realised I couldn't go back. So for me, it was the best decision I ever made. I can actually be positive. I can be me. Whereas I found that I looked in the mirror, I didn't even like who I was looking at. I'd become more like he was, and I didn't like myself.
Yeah, it's so easy to lose ourselves in our marriages, isn't it?
I definitely did. And not only within your marriage, but within children.
Yeah. I mean, I think you just start putting everybody else before yourself, and you just take a back seat, and, you know, everyone else's, you know, their needs and wants and desires become the paramount, and you just become a people pleaser and looking after everyone else. And in that feels good for a while because you're mama, but you lose yourself, and you wonder at the end of the day, especially when the kids leave home, and you think, you know, who am I and what's my life all about?
That's exactly where I got. Who am I? What am I
Mm,
existing for?
mm,
But I do realise that right from a very, very young age,
mm,
that everything I did
mm.
was to be accepted.
Yeah,
None
yeah,
of it was a conscious decision, oh, you
yeah,
don't need to do that. It was no, if you want them to love you, to be accepted,
yeah.
you have to do what they tell you.
It's really powerful identifying our stories. That's why we go back to the childhood, because, you know, even though we might have come from good families, no one escapes childhood unscathed, do they?
No, oh, definitely not. Even though I talk to my own children, I've written them all
Mm,
letters, which I haven't
mm,
sent, but I have
mm,
written them all letters, just sort of going, you know what? I may have
mm,
made mistakes, but I did, in all
mm.
honesty, do everything from a good place.
Yeah.
And my daughter and I had a conversation last night exactly about
Mm,
that.
mm.
And she said, no, you're a good parent. She said, yeah, you made
Yeah.
mistakes. She said, but if you didn't, then, you know, she said, everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, yeah, excellent. And so, doing this work on yourself, do you find that you're much more peaceful, that you're just happier, and that you can have better relationships with the kids and with, family and friends?
Yeah. And also I find just spending that time on me, it makes me understand me more.
Yeah,
Because I could never understand why I didn't fit anywhere.
yeah,
And it sort of made me realise I didn't fit anywhere because I was trying to be someone I wasn't.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
please other people. So now
Mm,
it's a case of if I don't want to do something, or I've got a particular friend who's got lots of money, and she'll say, "Oh, you shouldn't
mm,
do that." You should. I go, well, no, I'm just doing what I can afford. So I can actually now stand up and go, "Look, I'm really glad you can do it that way. This is what's
mm,
best for me because it fits with, you know, in the
yeah.
capacity that I've got to do things." So,
So, being able to speak up with love and compassion and have healthy boundaries, this is going to really impact your future, isn't it?
well, yeah, definitely, because I never ever put boundaries in place, no matter
Mm,
what. With the kids, I did obviously because
mm,
that was my
mm,
job.
mm.
But in relationships, I didn't know. It was a
Yeah.
case that I did what I was told to do.
Excellent. So, what are you looking forward to, Rowena?
Probably widening my friendship circle is one big thing I'm really looking forward to, because I think that's going to make other things work out better. Being on your own and not knowing anyone is a really, really tough um, thing to do 7 days a week. And I find that with that, I tend to that's when I get low, and weekends in particular when there isn't the work stuff to do. And that's when I find my motivation drop.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of ladies just throw themselves into their work because it's comfortable. But, we've got to, now you've got your vision board, now you know what you want to do. You've got to keep moving forward and creating that beautiful new life.
I've actually even been to a travel thing with my friend
Good.
to sort of work out what's available for people on their own. The biggest problem
Yeah.
is everyone charges you this solo thing, and it means that instead of being 5,000, it's 10,000. It's like,
Yeah.
so that's probably the most difficult thing, will be the financial side of things.
Yeah, yeah. But once you get a girlfriend, you can share a room. I'm not a girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah,
Once you
yeah.
get more friends, then you share rooms, and there's lots of ladies out there solo traveling. We just got back from Bali last night, and just amazing. We took 90 ladies over in the reset program, and just beautiful to see with so many women out there living their lives, not allowing their divorces to define them. So
Yeah.
that's going to be you, footloose, fancy free.
I know. And the interesting thing about this whole thing, since I've done the program,
Yeah,
I used to sit around, get up and leave my tracksuit on and put Ugg boots on. I found now I get up,
yeah.
makeup, or I get dressed in something nice. I try and
Mm.
I don't know, I just got a bit more care about me.
Yeah, yeah, excellent. Super proud of you and looking forward to watching you, in this next part of your journey. So, you've really done a great job doing your healing and your growth work and, preparing for that next stage. So well done. You're now graduated from the Shine program.
I still feel like I've got so far to go. I've
Yeah,
actually just started going back and starting the modules again,
good girl.
because I really think I did miss a lot because I was in such a frantic state,
Yeah, yeah,
um, and paranoid about getting behind, absolutely
yeah,
paranoid about
yeah.
not doing what I was meant to be doing.
Yeah. So the way we've set it up is you've got 12 months. So now you go back through your programs free of charge as many times as you like, redo the program, because what that does is really help you cement the learnings over and over, and they just become second nature. So that's why we encourage
resubmit the
you.
Google form, so do you?
You can if you want to. They're your forms, and so you can go in and update them. And so they just keep submitting, and then you've got the most up-to-date file. So we've set it up to give you, the best outcomes. So you've got your homework and you've got your modules and everything, and we want you to really succeed and have a beautiful new life. So that's the way we've set the program up.
Yeah, no, I really, it was well worth it. I was a bit worried to start with, but no, I'm so glad. And I've actually told a couple of friends about it as well.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so super excited. Well done, and looking forward to seeing this next part of your journey. So congratulations once again.
Thank you.